Hey guys, it's Alex again. Guess what? It's Wednesday, it's my off day. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon in the middle of July in Alabama. So what are we going to go do today? We're going to go outside. Today we're going to explore the Dismals right outside of Phil Campbell, Alabama. So it's about a 35-minute drive from the Shoals area, Muscle Shoals, Tuscumbia, Florence. It's one of those places that is in the middle of nowhere. It's not listed as a national park or anything like that. It's listed as a national natural landmark. It's been a while since I've been here. This is actually in my backyard. Literally, my hometown is Phil Campbell. So we used to come here a lot during school. The last time I was here, we came here right before Amy and I got married. So it's been a little bit. The stores where you go in to register to go into the canyon, it is private property, so you do have to pay to go through. This is really nice. This is really nice. Looks like they've got a flat screen TV above a fire pit. Of course, it is blocked off. That's the way you go to get down into the canyon. It's really cool. So let's go in the store. Let me get registered, and then we will head down in. So I'm sure the entrances to this place is the same. Oh, look at that. They have a place for your animals to get some water. I didn't ask her, but I assume that you can take your pets on the trails. This is the entrance to the canyon. This is where you come in. This is where you exit. The trail itself starts here. You come down, you come around, you go back around, and you exit where you come in at. Now there are lots of dead-end paths to show you some interesting things along the way, but the main trails, you do just make a large circle. There actually used to be a mill here, and this falls was used to power it. You can actually see in the stone wall, let's see, there and there and there along the way where the supports for the building were. And they had dammed this up to create the falls so they could power the mill. Okay guys, time for the grand reveal. Check that out. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. This is Rainbow Falls. Like I said, you can see up top where they did dam this up for the mill. Of course, the mill is no longer here anymore, but you can see its remnants of where it stood. We started up there, climbed down the stairs, and I took a trail down into where I am now. I'm not picking up any rainbows though. If you see one, let me know in the comments below. Oh, I was seeing one right through here. Anyway, I could literally sit here for hours and just stare at this. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's cool. The water is clean. Oh, it's calming. It's very calming and peaceful down here. So we came down. We came through the grotto. This is the grotto, and we come up on Indian Head Rock. So let's see if we can see what they're talking about. Okay. I think I see it. I think I see mouth. Comes up to nose. Up top's the mohawk, maybe? And if you guys have been here, leave me a comment below. Make sure I'm looking at this right. I might need to look at it from the back side. No, not really. That tree kind of gets in your way. Anyway. Moving on. The trails here are pretty good. So if you're okay on just normal beaten trails, you'll be fine. Watch out for roots, that kind of thing. But most anybody that comes through here that's fairly mobile, that can get around, you could come through here just fine. We come to this is probably my favorite stone here. When I was a wee lad, my mom and my aunts And occasionally my grandmother would bring us down here. Of course, the trails weren't anywhere near as good as they are now, things of that nature, but every time we came down here, we always got our picture taken on this rock. For good reason. We dubbed it Dinosaur Rock because it looks like the back and the tail of a long-necked dinosaur. A snake den. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? I will say this, I'm not afraid of snakes, but I have a healthy respect for them, especially venomous ones. And here we do have quite a few venomous ones. Probably the most common one here is the copperhead. We do have some water moccasins, and we are home to a couple different types of rattlesnakes. So, keep that in mind when you come here. If you see something that says snake den, you probably don't want to go in there. Sweaty. Okay, so I just came around from the temple cave and the fishing hole, following the streams, and came across this. You come out right there. But if you don't turn around and look, you don't ever see that. That is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. If you do a little research on the canyon, you will find out that Discovery Channel has actually filmed here. The first Walking with Dinosaurs came down here and filmed the backdrops for a couple scenes in their movie. I believe this might be one of them. Don't hold me to that, but I think I remember it. One of the last recorded hellbenders, which is hellbender is a giant species of salamander, was found here. Now I'm not sure if they try to pursue those and see if they can capture them down here. I'm not sure. It is private property and they do have to have permission to come down here, but it does seem like a prime habitat for a hellbender. It's really hard to give this place justice. The colors are so much more vivid. The tranquility of the streams, the sounds, just the smell, kind of that, it's got that fresh air with a little bit of musky decay and humidity. It smells wonderful. It smells wonderful. I probably should have took my allergy medicine today. Look at this. Look how high that goes. All the way from the canyon floor, probably one of the tallest trees down here. Okay, so the champion tree is a eastern or Canadian hemlock. And it is 138 feet tall. From basically, there's the floor of the canyon, down there. It's sitting right on the rim of the canyon, going all the way up. 138 feet tall. The crown of it has a 50-foot spread, and it is the largest of this species in the state, and one of the largest ones in the world. Look guys, nature. See him? I think he may be, it's a frog. Maybe a leopard frog? Just to think, that little trickling, it's not really trickling, but that little stream did this over millions and millions and millions of years. How awesome is that? Okay, all of a sudden you guys could see some giant tadpoles. Look at those guys. See them? There's one right there. There's one right there. That's a fish. Nope, is it a tadpole? That's a tadpole. Big guys. Those are definitely going to be bullfrog tadpoles, if I had to guess. Sorry about the audio difficulties here. What we're actually seeing is the cliff or the bluff weeping. The legend here is that the bluff weeps for the Chickasaw Indians who were held here right before they were transported to the Trail of Tears, where many of them actually perished. That itty bitty pine cone. Finger to scale. That little guy. Oh, there he goes. There's your waterfall. There's the rock formation that flows under. And then there's where it pools and goes back to meet the main branch. Pretty cool, huh? Secret Falls. Let's go back up this way to go down. It's hard to handle rocky terrain and vlog at the same time. So, I fall and break my ankle today. What can I say but you're welcome. Okay, we are almost done here, or down in the canyon at least. We got to make our way back upstairs, and I'm hungry, I'm sweaty, I'm hot. We've been in here 2 hours. It was a $12 entrance fee for adults. I did not check kids. This place is really cool. You know, if you're in North Alabama and you've never been here, you are missing out for sure. And this is one of those places that I'm familiar with, so I've been in and out of here over the years. So I didn't stop and look at every nook and cranny. I didn't stop and wade. Some people even go swimming here. They do have camping sites. They do have cabins, which you can rent. The campsites are primitive campsites, so take that for what it is. You're not going to get any electricity, you're not going to get any amenities, and a lot of them will be places that are more or less like cliff overhangs. All right, the swinging bridge. It's pretty steady, holding my portly self. Got some guys out playing over in the waterfalls. Pretty cool. But it's cold. 50-degree water. Look at that hole, how it was eroded that way. How about that? That's cool. Anyway, make our way back up to the rim of the canyon. Oh man, it's already getting hotter. It is going to be awful when we get up there. I already feel the sweat intensifying. Goodness gracious. It doesn't seem that far down there, but it's all uphill. That's where we just came from. All the way down in there. That's good. It's really good. I am glad to be back in the air conditioning. My truck is reading 100 degrees in the parking lot right now. I am covered with sweat. But man, this was a fun adventure. I really enjoyed myself on this one. I'm sad Elizabeth wasn't with us. But man, Dismals Canyon is awesome. If you like photography, this place is a hotbed. The natural lighting comes through to give you some of those cool eerie effects with the lighting coming down or shining on to stuff, making it glisten and stuff like that. Really cool. If you like nature, if you like photography, if you like vlogging, or if you have a respect for kind of roadside attractions, stuff off the beaten path, Dismals Canyon in Phil Campbell, Alabama. Well worth the $12 for an adult, $8.75 for a kid. They have multiple day passes. You can camp here. I recommend calling ahead. I did hear the lady up front saying that they take reservations and they fill up quick. They don't have that many spots. Okay, so upon exiting, I did do a little recon and see what states were represented in the tags. I had sprinklings of Alabama. Did not see any Franklin County tags, which we are in Franklin County right now. I did, of course, I had Colbert. I was representing Colbert. We had Walker County. We had Decatur, a Huntsville area tag. I saw 2 vehicles from Texas. I believe they were together. They were leaving as I was coming in. Florida, Mississippi, and Tennessee. So glad to see people coming out and visiting this area. It's really cool to see. There were consistently more vehicles here than there were at the Hall of Fame. So maybe y'all need to work on that. Maybe you guys that came to the Dismals, y'all need to go to the Hall of Fame. Y'all need to see that too. It's pretty cool. It's not that far away from here, about 30 minutes. So that being said, I'm really glad I got to take you along on this adventure. The air conditioning is cooling me down. I am sweaty as all get out. I probably smell great. My wife's really gonna love that when I pick her up here in a minute. But other than that, I'm really glad I got to take you on this adventure to my backyard. I hope you had fun. I really had fun. I'll see you guys next time. I gotta get on the highway.